Alright, hey guys, what is up? It is Bibzuda back here once again on the Outlast Trials, and we are going to be continuing part 2 of the Geister Special Event 2024 edition here on the Psychosurgery difficulty. We are on the second trial of this event, which is Kill the Snitch here. Good old Kill the Snitch, the classic original full trial. Should be a fun one. And we are, of course, still dealing with the same variators as always for this event, including extract organ samples, which replaces the secondary objective of posters with the organ samples on the walls that you have to take some time to extract, similar to the keys that we're going to be collecting in this trial as well. Hallucinations lets the Skinner Man jump scare you even though you're not in psychosis. Imposters will be in the trial even in solo, and enraged enemies, which makes the enemies respond immediately to even the slightest noise in their vicinity. We also, of course, have increased threat 2 in Psychosurgery to round out the list of variators, and we are rocking Stun, Nose Record, Smash, Incognito as usual at the moment. Let's jump into this one and see what we can do. Should be a grand old time, and maybe I should have honestly brought Blind for this. Haven't brought Blind in a while. I don't know why I opened that door. But yeah, haven't brought Blind in a long time to anything, but this is the trial which I do consider bringing it in. In all honesty, probably should. Let's see if we can get into the darkness before the Wolverine guy shows up. Looks like we have. Kind of a coin flip there on this trial generally. I think we have a couple door traps to disarm for a daily or a weekly. I don't know which. We will stay in this corner to let him pass by. Save us the trouble of having to deal with him. And then might as well open this. Ooh, very nice starting off with a rig recharger. And while the guy is searching the desk there, we can just scamper on by. Wow. Close, I guess. Didn't think it would be. But yeah, if you guys don't mind to check out down below the video, there's a little thing I'd like you to do, and that is smash the like button. I would greatly appreciate it, as I have just demonstrated there for you. And I'm going to go ahead and pull up the pause menu. I quite like the feature of the pause menu lowering the volume, because a lot of these little cutscenes are extraordinarily loud. And we've obviously heard them many times, so I prefer to quiet them down a bit to avoid the headache. But anyways, that is that. Now we gotta put on our running shoes and try and get to the Snitch as fast as possible. Looks like we were given plenty of leeway by the door timer there. It kind of varies sometimes how much time you're given. But yeah, we're just gonna wait for the person to path away a little bit at least, and then give it a push to get this thing started. And also, maybe we can grab, or where was that? Yeah, we can grab this really quick, get us started on the secondary objective. Number 1 out of 3 organ samples. And we can head down into the basement to get started on one of the hardest parts of this trial. And I think I most definitely will be trapping... we will rise from A once again. I think I most definitely will be trapping the giant after we complete this section. That seems like it will be very helpful in this trial, in particular with the enraged enemies having heightened senses. Alright, let's get going. We haven't had a Skinnerman door jump scare yet. This part, we didn't have one at all in Cleanse the Orphans, so I'm kind of expecting one each time I open the door. Quickly, we found the fuel. Let's hope we get a good generator spawn that's not, well, in the garage, I guess, is the main thing you don't want. Right. There it is. There's the sign on the side of, outside of the door. Is actually pretty good timing. Since we can maybe just do it right now completely. As Coil did just go elsewhere. And it is thankfully outside of the main garage room, so despite being... It seems right next to the blind guy. He is not going to be able to hear it, since he is technically not allowed to leave the garage. And I think I'm going to count my lucky stars and probably not push my luck by going and looking around for like secret room and stuff. Maybe get the pusher. Should be safe in this spot, I hope. Good. And I may want to just throw this bottle to be safe. That guy is pretty close to the garage. That didn't somehow get anybody's attention. So let's see if this is heard. Oh, it's actually not going to be heard. Okay. Well, very, very smooth and easy garage section. That was fortunate. It's always a huge pain whenever you get it, so that the generator spawns in the garage itself. Or I always call it the garage. I mean, it's the basement, but like there's cars down there. It's like a garage. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. We go through that garage door to... that is going to be annoying. Gotta make sure I pay attention to that glass being there. Yeah, we can go through that garage door to open up the barred section. And now we can just push the snitch until we get spotted by the giant. And go for the very, very useful trapping strategy. So the giant, obviously a very annoying enemy who will constantly annoy you pretty much the entire trial, including the ending. And you can trap him in here. I'm actually going to like maybe be safe with it and just rig recharge and hit him again. I don't know why I just didn't feel like I had good timing on that. Better safe than sorry, I would say. And now we no longer have to worry about her for the remainder of the trial. I kind of wish there was more like tech type stuff like that on other maps. This is the only spot that I know of in the game that something like that is possible. But it's a pretty cool little technique that can save you some grief for sure. Especially during this first part, or like getting the key to the first gate area. I know that doesn't necessarily correspond to the first gate itself, but you know what I'm saying, I think. And let's smash this window for our task. I think I just need one more. There is one in the interrogation room for sure, I believe. Although that could be blocked depending on luck. I was gonna go grab that organ sample really quick, but that can be done later or elsewhere if necessary. The star is another key. We can check for keys in here quickly before moving on. Usually there's not, but there is a possibility of keys being there. Oh, okay. It's kind of unlucky, I feel like. Be ready. I'm ready. Just let me know. Just keep running. We are... Oh, there's a window right here, actually, that we can also smash. Bam. There we have it. Destroyed 25 windows. And that will be, yep, task complete for Geister Part 1. and that'll unlock the Geister Part 2 tasks. So I'm actually not sure if I maybe... do I need to claim it, or can I just hop in this hiding spot and check here? So yeah, we can get the poster, and then Part 2... okay, we can't look just yet, so I will be at the beginning of the next video for Grind the Bad Apples. I will review the Part 2 tasks, although I'm sure, again, a lot of you out there who are maybe grinding the event to complete the catalog will already know what the tasks are, having probably done them yourself. I, having no incentive yet to really care about the stamps, have not yet unlocked it, because I haven't grinded. But there we go, we've got the secret room here, which is always beneficial. I will leave the rig recharger for now, since I've already got 2. And we will grab all of our boosters. Looking for diamond, star, and bunny keys. So far, so good for the trial, honestly. I don't think we've had any issues. What do we got here? That is the bunny, okay. Key number 1 acquired. And this one being so far down in the evidence room here means we could still have one in the interrogation room or something. It's been a little while, I think, since I've talked about it, so maybe I'll mention it again here. There's essentially 3 sections of this trial, and generally you'll get one of the 3 keys in each section. So there's this whole section with interrogation and evidence and the lab rooms. And generally you'll find 1 key in this area. And then there's a second section, which is kind of like the outside area and everything with that, which is where we're headed right now. And then there's the 3rd section, which is the beginning area with administration and all of that. And generally, as we find our 2nd key, you'll find 1 key in each section, but sometimes, depending on the spawns, like since we had one so deep into evidence, we could have had one that was in interrogation, and that would have counted for like the outside section one. But yeah, here we are now back at evidence, or at administration, and our 3rd key should be somewhere in here. So let's get looking. That looks like it, actually. That does seem to be the diamond key. Indeed, indeed. So honestly, pretty solid key search, pretty quick compared to average. I mean, overall, we've got a decent speed going so far on this trial, at least in my opinion. Look for me, A. Okay. That sucks. We'll open this quickly, ski-dirtle. Might as well open this one as well. Yeah, not generally one to be too concerned with speedrunning, but seems we've done a decent job this time. Just gonna take a minute, let the heat dissipate from the noise I just made. I think I got a... oh. I'm just checking my Discord message really quick there. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm looking at the keys. But always still good to notate like where you've found the corpses if you're not someone who's completely experienced and knows everything. Which, I mean, I wouldn't even say I do know every spawn. What is he doing? He's just sitting there, dude? I think I heard an imposter, maybe. Alright, I'm gonna go for the push here. Important to note that we do still only have 2 out of 3 organ samples, but I'd like to take the opportunity to push this all the way, and then we will go look for the last one before moving on with the ending. I mean, there is one that we know the location of, if we can maybe just go grab that. We have 2 rig rechargers plus another one in the secret room, which is here on my left, so we're in pretty good shape, I would say. And yeah, let's see if we can just quickly go grab this one. Wow. Again, screaming before anything happens is kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. But whatever. There we have it, 3 out of 3. Now we just scurry on back to where we were. What a strangely placed glass patch. Maybe a side effect of the or teach the police officer. I don't know. I wonder if they tweak things like that. I'd be pretty curious to learn how the game actually works, like under the hood, or like, you know, how they make these levels. Like, do they like mark locations with like, you know, could spawn a glass patch or stuff like that, or like how does it actually work? Especially in the case of things like unreliable doors and whatever, like how is it sure that you will have a path to victory? Like it doesn't make somewhere to reach impossible to reach. There's certain scenarios, and I especially think about this on the fun park maps. It seems like there's like it's pretty tough to get to the objective sometimes. Like there's a very strict path that you have to take. Coil. Oh. I don't know what was going on right there. Okay, I don't... Like, could I have just stuck that the entire time? Like, what was Coil doing? I'm highly confused. I mean, I'm just gonna go for it here, why not? Coil being extraordinarily stupid right now. What? He didn't even see me there? Even with enraged enemies? And that's it. That's just it. We're done. Wow. What a... I mean, I feel like I got super lucky this trial. Like in every way, almost. Generator was really good and the timing was perfect. Keys I found easily, and then what even happened there at the end? I don't know. Not even that impressive of a time, but just so easy it seemed like. But yeah, that's it. A+ 17 minutes 2 seconds. Kill the Snitch. Geister Psychosurgery here, and yeah, no demerits that I recall, so I will definitely take that. And I'll see you guys for Grind the Bad Apples, where I'll definitely be reviewing the part 2 tasks before I jump into that trial. All right.